That's where we get to answer your questions.
Yeah.
And this week we have two really, really good questions.
Yeah, they are good questions.
They are. I think that they're really, really meaningful. You want to start with yours?
Yeah, I'll go first. So, what advice would you give a newly dating couple?
A newly dating couple. That is really, really good. I would have to say, like, if you're Christian, what I would say is that I would keep God first. I really do believe that God guides you and leads you, and you don't get distracted, and He would help you. I mean, I guess the second part of that I would say is because you don't want to be with someone just because you're bored or you need something to do or because you feel guilty or you want to have a boyfriend or you want to get married, so you just do it, right? And you may not even fully like the person, but if you keep God first, He will guide you and you cannot go wrong. He will let you know who the right person is for you. Because sometimes even the way you're feeling may not be what God has in store for you. Right? We can talk about that later, I guess.
Good answer.
Yeah. So keep God first. That's what I would say. He lets you know.
Yeah.
How about for you? What advice would you give?
Similar. I'd say similar. I keep God first, but also pray about it. You know, if you're Christian, and if you're not Christian, you know, you know, keep that dating. Keep dating for as long as you can, just to get to know each other. Get to know each other's needs, their feelings. You know, their imperfections.
Yeah.
Before you go for commitment, go further. So, but
to see if it's real.
Yeah, but we're going for saved couples, so I am. So it's just pray about it, and God will tell you through His heart.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Through your heart.
Yeah.
So what's your question, babe?
Alright, my question. How did being Christian change the way you and your spouse dated?
Do you want me to go first?
Sure, yeah, you go first this time.
It was learning how that the previous question was that God shows you, and He promises you that that love, true love, the definition of love, because the Bible is just one big love story, and through scriptures, in your heart, it's the right lady for you, So
So how is that different from how you were dating before? So you're just saying that God let you know this time?
Yeah, because so often I just used to, in a lustful way, just dive in head first, and it can be so destroying, so hurtful, to each other, and it's just not fair, on each other. So, yeah. What about you, love?
The difference. Well, I've been Christian for a long time, but I have to say that with Nikki, So I've been Christian for a long time, but I wasn't necessarily living it out until like after college and stuff like that. And even then I was still making mistakes. I think that with Nikki, that was the first time that I really, really, really wanted to do it the right way. I hadn't been in a relationship before Nikki for 10 years. Just waiting, not desperate. Yeah, I would get lonely and I would cry sometimes and like be like, oh Lord. But you know what? Ultimately, I felt satisfied and content to wait on God's best for me. That's what I really would say. And me and Nikki coming together, it was a different thing. It was, again, like I said, it was after a long time, and I knew that I just wanted to approach this differently. I wanted to make sure that we dated valuing purity And waiting until marriage. And that was really, really important. I didn't want to be caught up in the physical. I mean, I thought Nikki was really attractive, and I'm not saying that it was always easy, but I'm so glad that we put that commitment down, and to trusting God, and to waiting right until marriage. Because when you introduce physical into a relationship, it clouds your mind. It just makes things messier, and it makes it more difficult. You can't figure out, what's right or wrong. But by really waiting on the Lord and waiting for marriage, and
it's honoring God as well.
Yeah, it honors God, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it was really good to be able to talk about our desires and our goals and why we wanted to wait, and be on the same page with that. That was new for me, just to be on the same page. You understand why I want to wait, and I just, so I just feel really blessed, and I'm so glad that we did. So that really was a difference for me, just really having waited for 10 years, knowing that I wanted to continue waiting, and meeting a man who was on the same page with me, had been there, done that, and didn't want to do it again. Wanted to approach it in a different way, a way that God blesses. So that's what we wanted. Yeah, so I would say that was the difference for me.
Nice question.
That was a really great question. So we hope that you guys out there, those of you who are dating, that you too will be encouraged to really remember to keep God first, and to go slow, keep the physical off the table. It's not. It messes things up. It makes it more confusing, right?
Yeah.
So get to know each other here and here before all over there.
Yeah. Plenty of time for all that.
All right.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking your time out to listen to our growing pains, our answers to your questions. And we need more questions, guys. So
keep the questions coming.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, and we love answering them. They're great.
Yeah. So
have a great weekend.
Yeah, and God bless you and your families.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.